Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're down here with DJ at the Elmer's booth. He's going to tell us a little bit about this Hallmaster here.
Yeah, so we've brought our 1300 here to the show. It's one of our main products that we build. We only make a dual auger cart. So we're going to start with just the functionality. We bring our joystick package. We call it the Hallmaster Connect app, and then the Pro is the joystick here. So it's all pretty simple to use. That's what we're going for. We make a right-hand option here. You can buy left or right. If you get the right, which a lot of people do, people are usually hesitant because of the fact that you have to fold it every time. But we try to make that super easy. So no matter where our spout is, if you look up there, and it's hard to watch both at once, but all I'm doing is I'm double clicking the fold button, and you can see that spout coming back to the middle. And then all of our hydraulics are run through. This is our own app. So we have complete control over our hydraulics. You're gonna see this really slow down and just set right down where we told it to. So it's a super easy way to fold it. We came out with the right hand. 2018, 2019 was when it fully released. And we've really had good success and not a lot of accidents, but it's always a big concern. And since we make our own app, people kept saying, hey, we're worried about it being left out. You know, we don't want that. So we actually talked to our engineers and they put a beep on this. So now it starts beeping at you at 5 miles an hour if your auger is still out. Just an extra safety feature. So since this is app-based, everybody that had bought one from 2019 and up, as long as they updated their app, then they have that ability now. But so it's super easy. If I'm coming up to the truck, I literally just double tap my unfold button. I just double tap that, and you can see it's all pre-programmed. We've already told it where it's going and what it's doing. And we've told it to go up to its highest point because we don't want it to open up and come right down into your trailer or anything. So what we'll do is it comes out and then we'll push it down. So one thing is this button, the down button, is not a double tap because I don't know how tall your trailer is. So I want you to have to hold that to come down to your trailer. Now, if you look over there, this actually comes down to 8'6". While we're looking up there, you also see our big, beautiful light bar. We do have it off for the show because our neighbors asked us very nicely, and we felt bad for brightening them because that light is crazy. We have a multi-directional spout. Also, speaking about the height, some people ask why 8'6". It's just, that's how far it comes down, but like a lot of guys go into like grain baggers and applications like that. But we can set a limit. So if you like your truck size and don't trust your operator, you can really limit that. So I'm just holding up right now just to show you, like if you're dumping, we'll grab on the back here there's a red trigger on this rocker. And then you can also see we have this big colored display here for our Flowgate. So that's all the way open. That's about 1,000 bushels a minute, like 996 and 15% moisture corn is what it tested at when we tested it. So it's really, really fast. When we're done unloading, we can either grab this black trigger back over here and squeeze that, or we can come over to our app. If I go into my trucks, I can actually set what I want the truck weight, and the gate will close at that weight. And I usually set an alarm about 1,000 pounds less than half, so it beeps at me because I'm actually watching the truck I'm loading, not my scale. While we're on the scale, this is our own, like I said, scale system that we make in-house. So this is the weight in the cart, the commodity, the field, and then this is your truck. You pick your truck and where it's going. When you're done unloading, you just hit send, and that sends it in, and then you can email that to yourself or into the cloud. So when I'm done, we'll look up here again. What I always do when I'm done and the flow gate's closed and I shut my PTO off, I double tap up, and this is gonna knock any grain down. So we pre-program it to do that. I might drive just a little bit. I usually wait for that beep at 5 miles an hour. That way I know the grain's down. But all I do is I literally, like I said earlier, I reach back and I just double tap that fold button, and that auto orientates back to the middle, that spout does. And now it's hard to see, but you can take the spout in and out, but I cannot go left or right with that spout. The joystick won't let me. So we'll unfold this real quick, and then we'll just do a quick walk around of the benefits of the cart. So we built this cart based off of, we run with a lot of like custom harvest crews, and we were like, hey, what are the two things you guys want? They said, we want a lower cart and we want less maintenance. So we came out with this direct drive gearbox. So there's no belts or chains here. This runs both augers in series. So the grain comes out of this auger here and then feeds up into this one and takes it up. So on a traditional dual auger, this would come under and go the opposite way. So what that does is the grain falls down into a sump, and this almost works against it, and this becomes a really high wear area on that auger. So these work in series now with each other. It also allowed us to get rid of that sump, so we were able to lower the whole cart. We're typically the lowest size for size in the industry. So coming around, people always kind of joke about the shovel, but we just ride so much seat time with other people that people kept having shovels just, bungee corded around their tractor, whatever. So we said, hey, why don't we give them a place to put their shovel? Going back real quick, we did just pass over the water tank. This is 150 gallons for fire suppression, 50-foot hose. We have a hydraulic pump driven off a remote. A lot of people, with the price of equipment getting higher and higher, and the fact that, fires can spread really fast if you can get to it early. So, it's obviously not what a fire department carries, but if you can get it early, it could save you a lot of time and hassle and commodities. Talk about the cart, some of the things we do. We build not only our own app, but these are our tracks. These are our transfer tracks. We have 46-inch idlers, which is super tall for the industry. And then we also have 16-inch idlers. Bogies, sorry. What we're trying to do is try to make a freewheeling cart track here that really kind of pulls more like a tire. So we've built this taller. The other thing is you can take this off and put it on something else for the spring. So like an air seeder or a fertilizer cart, something like that. You'll also notice the lights here. These lights are standard, and then just last year we added in these underglow lights. We call them rock lights. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but just last year running some demos, night harvest, I'll tell you, it is so nice to have that extra light. These are oil bath hubs. So like to be able to walk around and just make sure, that all your oil's good. We do have a couple grease points here. These are 50 hours, a couple pumps of grease. There is a couple grease zerks up here, 3. That's just for the alignment of the track, as all those do. So we hit those annually, not as big a deal. I always tell people don't forget to refer to the book, because I say 50 hours. I don't actually run the cart that often. I do demos, but I don't want to be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 50 hours. So. Another thing that we do, this wrench here is attached. I don't know if you want to get under there, if you can see, but there's clean outdoors the entire length of this cart. So this cart cleans out really nice and really easy. So I don't know if you can see those opening and closing there, but.
Oh yeah.
And then it's hard to miss this. This is an option, but this is our tow hitch. So this is, obviously a good sized pen. We do have some spacers if you do want to pull a header cart. Yeah, we really, that's bolted straight to the frame for durability. And then these up here are for tow straps. So that sticker there does say for header transport only, but use your imagination what people do with these tow hitches when they get into a sticky situation with their combine. So yeah, so that basically wraps it up. We'll come over here to this side. We do have a video here that we're showing. A lot of people watch it. This is just going to show, you don't have to watch, well, you can, it's only a minute. But this is just showing how fast this thing goes. We got a timer up here, and you see this guy's moving while he's doing it. When we do demos, people are always impressed at how fast that auger cart gets back. With the running competitor carts, just how much more efficient it is in our system and how easy it is to use. So you'll see here how this guy's going to unload. And this is actually somebody was doing a demo. They only had the cart a couple hours. And it's just such an easy cart to run. So, and you'll also notice here, he's only going to about 50% because this thing unloads so fast that a lot of guys, which you can see, it's still hammering out the grain there. So extremely efficient with that direct drive system. About 20% more efficient on that 22-inch auger than most of the competitors. So now you're going to see him when he's done. You didn't see it, but he came to the top here. And then he's got double tap, he's driving back, and you watch this timer. So I really enjoy it. Like, this is a great video, great example of, you know, just being efficient, you know, and like I said, low maintenance. And then also, like, you probably, it's hard to see on a video, but the low side height of this really makes this the complete cart. I mean, we're loving it. We're also loving doing demos. So if you want to go onto the Elmer's website, you know, click on, you know, book a demo in your area.
We'll put a link in the description
Yep.
here.
So we really appreciate that. So definitely a labor of love. You know, like I said, we love the fit and finish of this cart. We appreciate you guys coming and seeing it today.
Really cool, DJ. I appreciate the interview here. Beautiful cart.
Oh, thank you so much.